You, hiya, oh, yeah. We were talking to the innkeep, who has no name.
Greetings.
Bloody Baron. How'd he get that moniker? There a story to it?
A time ago, when he was still in the army, some Blackens had holed up in a dye works. Baron and his men were ordered to take it. Others might have bided their time, starved him out, and the Baron's an hasty one, attacked straight away. The Blackens surrendered. Baron and his men took most of them alive, but one of his blokes knocked over a vat of red dye. It all ran into the river. Folk took to saying that the river flowed red with blood, that the Baron had slaughtered his prisoners to a man. Been known as the Bloody Baron ever since.
Kind of ironic.
Well, a week before, he'd massacred a whole squadron in Ingholm, but far fewer heard that story.
Baron's not from around here, right?
He's Temerian, but from other parts. Folk say he deserted along with his company. Showed up here one day with his stragglers. They'd all had enough of the wandering. So they took the old lord's castle, and the Baron became master of Crow's Perch. Reckon once the Blackens feel sure they hold the land, they'll let him keep Crow's Perch. Give him a true title.
I think I already bought my cards from you, so if anything else. Well, we are starting early, like I said. I am starting earlier than usual. Did I put that in my... If you ever want to go to your Gwent deck, just hit pause and go to your Gwent deck, and yeah, that's a good card. That's a card you want for every single group. Ooh! I totally forgot that I bought all these Nilfgaardian Empire cards. So we're going to try... Let me see. What do I have? I looked at the secondary quests. That one's a little bit too high for me. Playing Innkeeps, though, is... I keep forgetting that's Novigrad. And that's a level 33, so I don't think I'm going to be able to take care of that. Well, it appears as though we've got one way to go, and that one way... No one here is playing cards. No, we're playing cards. Nobody's here is cool at all.
You've got a young daughter, Gramps.
Got any victuals?
Just lowly peasants that I can go walk casually into their homes and start picking shit off. Okay, maybe not. Maybe you have nothing to pick off. By the way, I want to apologize. Last night I had some kind of audio snafu where suddenly everything sounded like it was choppy and robotic. So I do apologize for that. I have no clue why that happened. I will never know why that happened. But hopefully it will never happen again. Ooh, blacksmith. Dude, come on. Come on, blacksmith. Kind of a blacksmith doesn't smith black. Alright, let's go. So we're basically just going to ride off and see this guy Hendrick. I, Hendrick the Eighth, I am. Now, like I said, you could stay on the roads. And you can kill these monsters. Watch them. Wait, what do we got here? Oh, wild dogs again? I don't even know why I stopped. I know why. Because they're easy to kill! And I can get some dog liver out of it. Look at that. One swipe and that fucker's gone. One Igni and you're gone. Come on. Come on, wild dog. Think you're smooth and you're slick, but you're not. Now, you can pick off these guys. So why am I starting early today? I'm starting early today because tomorrow is a huge, huge, huge day that's going to start a new schedule for me where I'm going to be playing this game and subsequent games earlier in the day and leaving my nights open for live streaming on Twitch with the other game that's coming out tomorrow. So today I'm going to start this new schedule. As you know, I am a creature of habit.
Go.
And I'm starting this new schedule after lunch, so mind me as I try to pick some of my lunch out of my teeth without being too graphic so you don't have to know what I eat. I mean, this isn't 16 Candles where I don't want Jake to know I eat. I don't really think I want to fight these things. Oh! The Neckers have returned. Here they are. Those are Neckers, right? And I'm killing you all in one shot. See what? All that their big thing is they just like to pile up on you. Now but the good thing about piling up is that you can hit one and kill a bunch of other ones, like this guy and this guy, with all the jokes he tells. And this, oh fuck, okay, get out of the way, get out of the way! Move! Whoa, that was a good move. Look at that motherfucker spinning around in the air. Come on, get out of the, dude, fucking stop flinching and get out of the goddamn way. Well, the reason why this is tough is because they're level 6 and I'm level 4. But I think I got through it. Not even... Ooh, and I got some lesser blue mutagen. And lesser green mutagen. Oh, shit, another one. Little fucker. Should be called fuckers, not neckers. And I'll say it like I... God, another one? I'll say it like I said in the... Well, I'm not going to say anything. Wow, there are 2 more. Well, we get claws and shit. The claw is going to get you. You're scared of the claw. Lesser green mutagen. I only got 1 mutagen slot anyway. I plan to do some slots myself. Now, usually there's a nest if there are that many of those little bastards. Alright, well my horse doesn't swim, so I'm gonna have to swim shore here. Unless I want to take the road. Now, if you look at the map, you'll note that there are some roads that you can take to these places and they connect to... Woohoo! Jackpot! Look at all these spots I didn't hit yet. You know what? Since I'm right here, I do want to go into... What is this? This is Velen. I mean, you're going to hit these spots soon. I do want to get some more side quests. Where am I? Alright, well, we're on the way back, I guess. So like I was saying, if you look at the map, you'll note that there are sometimes... There's some places where the bridges that connect. This... Yeah, there's one down there. Which I could have just gone straight, and... That would have made sense. Wow, I totally... I totally made this trip a lot harder than it needed to be. Now, there's usually there are like weeds and stuff in the underneath the water, but Tate. I don't want to have to. Now, if you're going, like I was saying, if you're going a harder level, you're not going to be able to revive your health when you meditate. You should be able to get all your items back, like your potions and your bombs. So... That's the only thing with working in the afternoons is you always get, like, people coming...
It was strange. Like dropping into a deep cellar on a hot day. And the mist.
But it don't matter to me. I'm antisocial anyway. Alright, we got a problem here. We got rabid dogs. I fought a bunch of you. You're nothing to me, dog. I do have to get these weapons fixed, though. Or repaired, I should say.
Be gone! Leave me be, whoever you is. Get away!
Calm down. It's over.
Witcher mind trick. Get up and talk to me, you bastard.
Aye, it's over. All's past, never to be restored. I'll not forget that ever.
Looking for a man named Hendrick, supposed to live in this village.
Aye, he did. No longer. They nabbed him in that hut. If you'd have heard the cries, sir. If you'd have heard how a man can scream, how he can suffer.
Tell me what happened here, step by step.
They took him. Took him all.
That's not step by step, Hal. I want details. Not vague descriptions.
Was waning, see? And the dusk went crimson like blood. Thought to myself, strange. The toads. I cannot hear them. Save terror through and through. Hendrick screamed. Then he begged. By the end, he could do naught but moan.
Great.
Weren't here long, the terrors. Yet the village froze like in the heart of winter.
You in that hut when they rode off?
No, and I'll not set foot there. Never.
Farewell, and peace of mind to you.
Yeah, Aridin, the King of the Wild Hunt, looks kind of like Sauron, doesn't he? One ring to rule them all. And the thing about it is, according to the Shadow of Mordor game, apparently Sauron, who's supposed to be like a wizard, looked more like an elf. It's like when you play Dungeons and Dragons for 3 hours and you're slain by an elf. Any of these? Yep.
Plundered. Hut wasn't looted. These weren't raiders or thieves.
Ah, that means I can take anything I want. Like water, which is good. May I have glass? And I don't even know what that is. That's junk that you can sell. That's also junk you can sell. Takes up a lot of space too, junk. You can have 10 million herbs on your ass, but if you have like one broken rake, it'll take up half your inventory.
Looks like folk were here moments ago. Whatever happened to the villagers happened awful quick.
I think I got a book, right? Yes, I did. And I don't really need to read much more of it, so let's move on. Hi, Hendrick. You're dead.
Tortured him. Maybe they missed something. Need to check his pockets.
Trousers!
Trousers are stiff, as if hung out to dry midwinter. Maybe hid something in his jerkin. Damn, he's cold as ice. Nothing here. Should check his boots. Blood, congealed. Key hidden in his boot. Gotta fit a keyhole. Somewhere nearby, hopefully.
Oh, you foolish, foolish wild hunt. You did not check the boot. And looks like I got a silver platter.
There's a draft. Gotta be a space under this rubble. Guess I should do some cleaning.
Yeah, what I'm doing right there is Witcher Sense. Witcher Sense is a lot easier. It's like Yatta in Green Leaves. It's a lot easier than it was in the second one to really figure out what's happening. It also feels a lot more natural to utilize with the controls. We're going to get to that one too soon, don't you worry. We're going to be doing so much stuff.
Interesting.
And I think that candlestick... Ooh, and that's a bunch of crowns. Those crowns, like, they equal a shit ton of... whatever we're using. Orange or whatever. Shit ton. We'll go to the bank. We'll find a bank and then we'll... just keep looking. Use your Witcher sense. When you see something in red, you know that's a key point.
A ledger. Payment for a sack of grain. Amount due for a charcoal shipment. Hendrick was masquerading as a merchant. What's this? Notes among the ledger entries. Clever. Interesting headings. Missing and wanted. Subject appeared in Skellige. Also cited in Novigrad. Appearance unchanged. Ashen hair. Scar on her face. Avoids contact with others. Drunken swine. So-called Baron hosted subject at his castle. Or should I say, illegally appropriated fort. Reason unknown. Talked to Baron at Crow's Perch. Clashed with a witch. Subject landed in swamp. Encountered a witch. Conflict ensued. Cause unknown. Find the witch. Talk to the peasantry. Village of Midcopse. Caution advised. I'm being observed. Don't know by whom or why. Unsettling signs. Dog ran off. Water in bucket froze solid. Strange glow observed in the sky. Ill omen, peasants say. Somehow they learned Hendrick was looking for Ciri. Thus the torture. I'm too late. My only leads, the Baron and some witch. Damn.
And that's where we are now. So we have one... well, we got a couple of choices. Yeah, I know. We got a couple of choices. We can go to the Baron, or we can go to the Witch. Now, I am at level 4, and the Witch, Hunting and Witch is level 5. So we're going to go there first. Well, we found out something important. Ciri was here in Velen. They chased after her. She got out before they could find her. And they killed everybody here searching for her. Which is... well, I mean, it's kind of callous and shallow and vicious and brutal, but hey, you got to get the job done somehow. Let me see if there are any... oh, you know what? We can go back through there. Alright, we're going to go back this way, right? What the hell way are we going again? Oh. Alright, we'll just go down. Or we'll go south, whatever you want to call it. I mean, it is officially south. When hey, go down! Oh, alright, what does that mean? Horse, stop running into shit. Come on, come on, come on. Well, I'm going to stay on the road for a while just so you can see how many different hidden areas you can find on the road. How the pathways, see how this one bends this way, and that's exactly the way we want to go. It's best to stay on the road like most role-playing games that have gigantic maps so that you can avoid having to walk on mountaintops and shit. And we're going to get to places that are a little bit more... Ooh, abandoned camp. We're going to get to places a little bit more inconsistent than this. Alright, these guys are level 7. Shut up. See, there we go. See how I was able to deflect that? See? Aha, you shot your own guy. Whoa. Sometimes that Igni just does its job to simply drop the enemy's defenses. And sometimes it sets them on fire. Where you going? You don't turn your back on me. Don't turn your back on me, sucker! Oh, there goes a head. Yeah.
Damn it.
This isn't working out well. No, dick. I like how I'm parrying and blocking at the same time. You want to shoot arrows? Come on. Oh, that's a blackjack, wabbajack, whatever you want to call it. Wabbajack was Sharagorath's weapon, his staff, that turned things into other things. Dickhead. Guess who I'm about to kill? That would be you. Well, their weapons usually suck, so it makes you wonder exactly why I had a hard time with them. But they do have a lot of good stuff like Hunter's Trouser diagrams and whatever. And Albedo. It's a manuscript. I never saw you make a play, so I don't know what all that manuscript shit. Thing inside? Yes, there is. Always check, you never know when you can find food. Like, water is very important, it's like a food. If you have a bunch of those, then you can... Then you don't have to worry about using up all your swallow. Yeah, let's light the place up, I guess. A very interesting name for a potion, swallow. I mean, you could say it's like a bird, but... Bird of prey. But you know, most people, like me, well, we're going to be saying, heh, swallow. Alright, horse. You did me no good in that fight, as usual. Come on. Come on. Let's go back to civilization. Civilization! Alright. So, like I said, follow these roads. Get yourself... You don't have to find the places in question.
Slow.
Hello. You don't have to find the places in question before you can use their fast travel. All you have to do is go to these signposts. And you'll be able to... Ooh. Alright, do you sell or and play cards? Can you buy my junk?
Buying or just perusing?
Yeah! You can play Gwent. Sweet. Let's see if I can buy some cards from you. No, I can't. You suck. You fucking suck. Yeah, you want a shirt? I'll buy you some books. Nope. Didn't want to sell that. Whatever. As you can see, books aren't worth much. Get rid of the books. Let's get rid of my junk. Not that junk. That I want to keep. Alright, you have no money. Shit. Alright, let me buy something. There you go. Now you got money. You happy now? What's this? 5th essence. I'll buy 1. Alright, because I need to make money off you. But I want some of my money back, so I'll buy more shit. Okay, now we're ready. Let's play some cards.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Nice. Alright. Well, we're going to go with the Northern Realms. I want to get rid of some guys here. I want to get rid of shitty guys like, you suck. You suck. I had more than one? Yeah, they suck anyway. Okay, so I got rid of those. Like I said, you want to make sure that you just have your best cards. You don't want to have, like, too many shitty cards, because then they're going to randomly be chosen for your deck. Alright, opponent will go first because he's using Nilfgaardian Empire, or because you just don't like... Ooh, I got 2 of you. I'll show you a nice little, neat little trick with those guys. I don't need 2 impenetrable fogs, and I don't want you. Alright, we should be okay. Got close the last game, but we should be alright now. So anyway, like I said, oh, you're spying on me already. I do wish I had a spy, but you know what? I do have a healer, which means I can get that spy card back. Now watch, I'll show you something. When you see these guys with the handshakes, they're called tight infantry or whatever. Put them together. As I was saying, you will get an increment, an exponential increment. Now he's going to pull this card, but that's quite alright. You know why? I'm going to tell you why. Because I have this card, and this will clear all that out. So now you're going to take the brunt of my destruction. Okay, so now watch. They are each 4 points, right? But if I put 2 together, schling, they go up times 2, and now they are 8 points. And I win the first round, and I will get a card back, and I will get another card back, which will be a spy card, which I am going to use against him. So I win the first round. Northern Realms. I think the Northern Realms for beginners is your best bet. You get a lot of powerful siege weapons. You have a lot of spies and healers. So watch, I'm going to use this healer. And now I can get his spy card back, which I'm going to place there. And I get 2 cards back. See how that works? Now, I don't give a shit about that, because I'm not really going to be hanging there. What I have is the ability to throw a Zoltan on you. Now, keep in mind, you don't have to win this every round. You just got to win 2. So, if this guy's popping off the heavy cards, then don't waste all your good cards just to beat him. Look at how many cards he has left. He has 6 now. If we're going to go back and forth like this, sometimes you could just bait them into playing all their cards on you. And then you get to the next round, they got like 1 card. And you're like, yeah, you're done, pal. See, now he's down to 5. I'm going to keep going until I have no siege weapon. Until I want to start using my siege. Which is now. So I'm going to stop now. Alright, so he's going to win this round. But nothing's going to happen. So now I'm going to play those 3 siege weapons. And then I'm going to pop up that that +1 guy over there. Who's going to boost up their amount to a much higher level. Alright, so siege weapon. Now if he does another rain, torrential rain, I'm in deep shit. Alright, but if he does Futhkammer, I think I'm okay. Nilfgaardians are like Scandinavian or something? I probably don't even need this dude. I mean, I'm going to play it, but I don't need it. Maybe I do. No, I don't. I already beat him. Here, I'll just show you. Just if you play this card, see he's only got 1 point, but he's got a plus there. If you play it, then it's going to raise everybody else's up 1 each. So, not much. That's why I don't usually use the card. And I won again. Well, let's see. What'd you get me? 20 crowns. Ooh, and shouting up. Okay, let's take a look at our deck now. All decked out and such. I think that's Nilfgaard, right? Oh no! Nice. That's a a flex card. They can be played both in the front lines and in the further areas. Alright. So, in the ranged attack. That's what I meant to say. So, like I said, if you ever see a merchant, an inn, sometimes even a blacksmith, just go over to them, talk to them, see if you can buy cards off them, or, well, not so much the blacksmith, but the merchants or the innkeeps, see if you can buy cards from them, or if you can play cards with them. Because if you can play cards with them, you can sometimes win their cards. I don't want to talk to you.
Can you do that?
I'm done talking to you. Alright, do you play cards?
Order weapons too.
Do politicians murder high-class prostitutes? Course.
Nice. Yes, you do. Thank you, sir.
I'll take a look. Maybe pick something.
I'll see if you've got any good weapons or... Alright, if there's an X, that means that the level's too high for you. So you have to be at level 5, which I'm going to be soon. But that's a good steel sword, and that's a good... they're both the same. So let's buy this. I don't really... maybe... Let's see if I can sell you anything. I cannot sell you anything. I have nothing to sell, and I sold all my junk. But I do need a repair, so please repair my shit. Oh, you know what I can do? I can equip my new sword and sell it back to him, which is... Cards, baby!
Up for a few rounds of Gwent?
I'm telling you, this is really a fun game. It's really a fun game. Now, I'm not playing the Scoia'tael, I'm playing... Is there anybody else I can get rid of that sucks? Well, this guy sucks. Oh, but if I don't have him, I don't have... And Decoy doesn't... I mean, that guy's useless. If he ever pops up on your deck, just get rid of him. Up. See? Look at that. Right pops up in my deck. Let me see. Do I have any... Okay, if you have a few of these, that is fucking nice. This is not much of a deck here. I don't have any spies, I don't have any healers. This is a shitty deck. And obviously, you know, if you can tell, my strategy is pretty basic. I just like to use healers and fucking spies. Soon I'll get a card where it's like a hero card. It's called the Mysterious Elf, and he's a spy that gives 0 points to the opposition. I usually just start with like 3. I don't want to use too many. He spied on me, so now he's gonna get 2. Motherfucker. Well, quit while I'm ahead. And he's going to get a card back too, so... Yeah, this is going to be a tough one. I could have used Torrential Rain, and I'm probably going to have to use it next. No, I'm definitely going to have to use the next one, because he's probably got a bunch of siege weapons. Alright, so he's still got more cards than me. Oh, and he's healing. This is a problem. Well, not really. Torrential Rain, motherfucker. Eat it. No! That's the fog. Shit. Wrong card. Alright, he's packing it on me. And that was a stupid move because most of what I have is my ranged attack now. I'm going to lose this. I'm totally going to lose this match. Fuck. Because I got to use up all my cards. Well, I'll get one back. It's a tie. How did I lose on a tie? I'm not done with you. Fuck you, man.
Rounds of Gwent?
He's the Northern Realms. He's not the Nilfgaard. What the fuck? How did he lose? How did I lose on a tie? Oh, okay, because we both. Okay. Yeah, now I get it. Fucking. Oh, man. You guys are killing me with these cards. Like I have a... Alright, I'll show you a quick little trick. Alright, let's put this guy here. And then what I'll do is I'll let me put her here first. Then I'll just do this. And now it's up to 20. No, I'm not gonna. I'll let him go nuts. I have a spy card, so I'm okay. Get 2 cards back. Kira Metz, we're gonna meet her soon. Yeah. The problem is I have so many of these fucking weather cards. Let's use one of them again. Passed already, huh? It's in your best bet, not in best interest, not to use whatever cards in the weather area that you've locked out. I got a card back. So let me bait this fucker to use one of them. I still have the king that I can use for the fog. That's alright, I'll let him use that because I have the clear weather one. Usually when they start off with a weather card, they don't really have much left. Yep, and they don't really have much left. If you're playing Skags on me. I could probably win this thing now. Yeah, you really have nothing. Well, I'll play it anyway. There, I gave you back your 2 points. See, all I need is 1 spy and I'm good. I mean, especially against guys like this that don't... I killed you last round, you... Thought you were slick, but you're nothing but a prick. Oh. Alright, now what do I get? 20 crowns back. Ooh, and I got an impenetrable fog card I really don't fucking care about. Okay, that was useless, bro. That was absolutely useless. Why would you give me a card I don't care about? Let's put that sword on there. Now I'm going to sell it back to you. Take it.
I'll take a look. Maybe pick something.
This, by the way, it helps you repair specific weapons or armor or whatever. We're doing good with crowns or whatever we're using. Pounds, baby, pounds. Back to the road. Now, okay, so we played with the, we played the merchant and we played the armor, so we're good now. We can move on. Make sure you play everybody in the town that's willing to play. Usually, random people like this, you can't do anything but just have them respond to you somewhat. If you come here and no one's gonna really, you know,
What is it, grey boy?
if you note that,
Faster.
if you note there were those missions involving playing cards, the people that are announced in those missions are the only ones that you can play in town that are just random people from what I've... Fuck this. I don't care about these dogs, man. Guarded treasure, that I do care about. And it's guarded by drowners! Only problem is I have no health. What I can do... Oh, you know what? Let's the dog... Haha, cool. Wrong weapon. For those of you that have never played any of the Witcher games, you have steel weapons for regular enemies like dogs and people, and you have silver weapons, silver swords, for enemies, for monsters like drowners. Drowners are called drowners because they're like these sea creatures that, well, if you're in the water, they'll drown you. I just like to say drowners for no reason. And now I have to go with my steel sword to kill the dog. See, I had to flip, and now I got to flip back to my silver sword for this last drowner. Heavy strike, quick strike, quick strike. Just die. Oh, pop the head off. Now, the reason why you want to get to these guarded treasures is... look at his head rolling around. The reason why you want to get to these guarded treasures is... you want to ensure that you get some good equipment that's lying around. Like florins and vials. Yeah, that's really... But we seem to have gotten gauntlets and shit, so that's not bad. Let's save. And let me see what we got. I keep doing that. Alright, we got these boots that are not that good. And we got these gauntlets that are not that good. Well, that was a fucking waste of time. Now. This thing bugs out when your horse runs up or down steep mountains or hills. It gets kind of... Ooh! I want to get to level 5, for Christ's sakes. Hi, guys.
What did this man do to you?
Him? Nothing. Appeared in the village, looking to trade his ring for some bread.
But we've no food, none, because of the black ones. Trampled our fields, raided our granaries, burnt our orchards. So instead of bread, he'll get a noose.
Please, good folk, do you not have ears? I did not want this war. I have deserted to go home to my wife and child. Take everything I have, but spare my life.
Let him go.
Oh, sure. And maybe give him some fixings for the journey. Saddle up a horse for him.
Black ones showed us no mercy. We show them none in return.
Tried it the nice way. Gotta try something different.
Oh, hey. These guys are pretty high levels. And there's a guy behind me. See, some of these people are so easily set on fire. Dude, you're gonna come after me with a blackjack? Really? Alright, that's my last swallow, so... I gotta start using some food. Now, I do want to ask, how does, like, a leather strap or whatever that is, how does that block a sword? Fuck off, man. Oh, right in the guts. This dude's using a rake. Or a pitchfork. Yo, motherfucker, stick me one more time with that, and you're gonna fucking pay. Alright, that's it. Now you're dead. Ready? Boing! And where's your noggin? Oh, it's all the way over there. Don't you feel like an asshole?
Thank you. If you had not come...
If I'd not come, only one man would have died. Really going back to your wife?
Yes. She bore a child just before the war started. A girl. I named her Beatrice, after her grandmother. Why? Why did you help me?
It was the lesser evil, I think. Now go. Stay off the high roads and give any villages a wide berth until you cross the Yaruga.
Alright. Yeah, a lot of people are pissed off that the Nilfgaardians keep taking their stuff. I don't know why. Like, why would that bother you? Keep stealing my shit. I don't want that. I'll take your alcohol, though. Alright, let's meditate and alleviate. I'm still not at level 5. Man, that sucks. Yeah, I don't want to keep repeating myself, Horse, but you are practically useless. Especially when you can't run through stuff that I can easily jump over or walk past or whatever. Guarded treasure. Alcohol-fueled car. See all the fun things you can do? Entregas! But they're too strong for me, so I better get the hell out of here. Entregas are pretty cool. Except when they keep attacking you from like that. And you get poisoned. Christ, move your ass, man. Come on. Gather around, children. You don't want to get too greedy because then they'll start attacking you. Move. One thing about these monster types, they don't have any way to block the symbols that you use. Like, you see how the humans, they block with their blades? Or blade wielders do? These things can't. I do love that I'm fighting enemies so much higher level than me, and yet I still can't get up a level. Oh, that was a good swipe. Okay. Highly advanced Entregas, and I still killed them. I mean, it is on normal difficulty, not on hard, which makes a difference. Ooh, looks like we got a lot going on. Steel plates. Tawny oil, that's where I got it from. Alright, the warriors are a different story. These guys you don't want to mess with right now. They poison you, they have these long legs, long tails I mean, and you don't want to mess with them. So I'm gonna clear out of there. I got what I wanted, no reason to get nuts. Now we're going to learn something about this witch that we're supposedly meeting. This is also another portion of the game where if you have a problem with rendered female nudity, you might not want to watch. Well, not this particular part, but we're getting close to it. Ooh, armor. Hello, old man.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf.
I love that women just spit in this game. Like, sometimes you'll be walking by somebody and just hear... Ooh, message board and a merchant. Let's see if you have any cards for me. Give me your cards, merchant.
An amulet, a bazaar, some tortoise shells.
Yeah!
What else you have on offer?
Corpse teeth and kidney stones. Tried remedies for trying times.
I don't need you, and I don't need you, and I certainly don't need you. And you've got card. Oh, you son of a bitch, you. What we got? Poor fucking infantry. Dragon hunter. Mortisan. What about this? these. Cards, baby.
Let's play cards. Gwent wouldn't be bad.
Just keep playing these people in cards. You can keep winning cards. Alright, I do want another one of you. So I can get rid of... And he's using monsters. Who wants them? Who wants them? Monsters. I don't want you. And... I don't want... It's good when you get rid of somebody and it improves. I go first, huh? Alright. Another neat little trick. Let's go with siege weapons. Hopefully he doesn't have torrential rain, in which case I'm fucked. Alright, you see those cards? Now, if he had in his deck more of those types of monsters, it would stack. No matter how many are in the actual hand he has, if he has them in his deck, it would stack every single arachnid. I think it's arachnid. Every single thing under the arachnid card family, it would stack them all from wherever they come from. Automatically. So, in a way, monsters in Scoia'tael can have, like, several cards. More than they're supposed to. Because you can just keep playing those cards and getting a whole bunch of cards in return and stuff. Now, what's going to happen here is one of those cards is going to stay on the board for him. So, although I get an extra card, he actually has 9 and I have 8 because he's got one on the board already. So that's one of the advantages of them. Them in particular. But because of that, I'm going to spy on him and get 2 cards back. I don't think monsters have any spies unless you have a heroic type that can give you... But that sucks. This is rain, right? Most of the monster cards are like close range. See, now watch. If he's got more than... Yep, watch. See? And that probably didn't even come out of his... No, it did come out of his... So if he had a bunch more of those, they would all be coming out right now. Now that's a flex card. That means you can play him in the front or in the range. But I'm whooping it, so it doesn't matter because he only got 4 cards left. So even though he's ahead of me, he only has 4 cards left. Now he's playing his leader card, which puts Impenetrable Fog up. Which means I'm going to have to make a choice. I'm going to have to either cut my losses and lose, or play the Clear Weather and lose. So I'll just play this card because I don't need it. I just want him to use up his cards. And he'll more than happily do that. Alright, now he's only got 3. Well, he's got 4. I want him to use at least 1 more card. Yep, there we go. Alright, now we're good. He's only got 2 left, I've got 4 left. I can knock out any of his ranged attackers. See, like I said, sometimes your strategy is to just make him play up all their cards. And he's got... So he has 3 and he's starting off with 5 points. Now he's playing a Torrential Rain, which means he doesn't have much left. And he only has 1 card. So it looks like I found a way to sneak another win in there, hopefully. So if he's got a hero card, I'm fucked. Yeah, he did that to himself. And I'm going to win on this one. And that's the end, my friend. See you later. This is the end, my only friend, the end. Give me your card. Give me your card. Yeah! No, biting frost. Fuck you. Man, you guys are giving me shit. Alright, don't care, don't care, don't care. Don't care. Jenny of the Woods. That one I do care about. That is a good mission that we're going to take a look at. We are going to... Let me just see something. What level do I have to be? 10. Okay, never mind that. Let's go back to hunting him. Okay. Mr. Armorer.
Unless you got a Gabrielle. The auto-crank one-handed Gabrielle ensures you get the first shot and the last word.
And you play Gwent too, yeah. You're noticing, like, once you get out of White Orchid, everybody plays Gwent. You don't really have anything to sell, so why don't you just... And he's an amateur armorer. I bet the most amount. I don't, you don't have to, but I do. I always bet the most. What do I want to get rid of? Nilfgaardian Empire. They do have good siege weapons. Okay, always shows up on my thing. And I'll get decoy. Well, decoy's not too bad. Decoy can help you out. You can take, like, if he puts a spy card on there, you can take his spy card. Alright, another little trick here. Pop him. I do have clear weather, so if he tries to... Yep, I knew he was going to try. Not a problem. Clear weather. Clear you all up. But then I won't have it for the rest of the game, but I don't care, because I want to win this round, and then I want to make him win the next. Alright, siege weapon. No big deal. No big deal! Here, I'll show you a little trick. Alright, so we got 16 points for that. Now this horn is going to give you a ×2. So all I have to do is play 3 cards and 3 shitty cards that aren't really showing my hand, and I will have 32 points. Not that bad, right? And if I win this round, then I get a card back. So let's hold. Now if you have 3 of those, then that would be 32 points each. And I have one like that, by the way. Dude, are you an idiot? Like, you're going to play out all your cards now? Like, I totally just won this by your stupidity alone. I'm gonna really put up the fucking heat on your ass. Yeah, go ahead, I don't care. You got one more card and I've got a bunch. See, that's how, if you can bait your opponent to play up all their cards, that's how you can, that's what makes this easy. Oh, look, Impenetrable Fog. I'm going to beat, you know what? I'm going to keep it like this. I'm going to beat you 2-0. This is like a baseball game. 2-0, just so you can live in your demise. You can wallow in your pitiful attempt to beat me. And what did I get? Ooh, now we're talking. Varia de Ryu. Let me take a look. Where are you? Alright, that's a Nilfgaard card then. Some can be used for everybody. He was a spy. Sweet. I still need, 16. Wow. Whenever I win a Gwent game, I always like to say. Just in case. Okay, now we gotta talk to this bitch.
Should send him back to the witch. Might cure him of laziness.
Greetings, ma'am.
Good day to you, sir. Need something?
Got a matter for your village witch. Know where I can find her?
I don't bother with her myself. But ask my man. He'll know. Twerked his back so bad last week he could hardly move. So I sent him to the witch. Came back sprightly as a foal.
Where is he?
In the yard, no doubt. Pain's gone, but sleuth's setting now. Should be hunting foxberries to feed our young ones. Marion's lad. Now that man, he knows how to provide for his family. Caught some water rats last. They had food for days.
So apparently we've got a witch that helps people. Where are you, lazy bastard? Is that you?
Good day. Heard you know where to find the local witch.
Who told you that?
Your wife.
Daft wench. Leave me be and don't listen to that nattering sow. We've not had a witch, shaman, nor cunning wench in ages.
Damn it!
Would a few crowns refresh your memory?
Oh, well, if that's how you put it. Know the small pond near the village? Path leads off from it. Follow that till you come across a lone rock. Walk around that into the woods. Find the old cart. You're there.
Thanks.
It's just... don't harm her, sir. Word of your kind's reached these parts.
My kind, meaning?
Well, the witch-burning kind.
Witch hunters have been here already?
Nay, but we've heard tell of them. So, when I spied you coming, swords and all, straight away, I thought tales must be true.
I'm a witcher, not a witch hunter.
Hmm? What? Not one and the same?
No. No need to worry. I'm not out to hurt your witch.
Ooh, a weight off me heart, sir. She only arrived a short while ago, but she's frightfully wise. Even pleasant on the eyes, if you like them skinny.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Well, if you hear that a chick's nice looking and she can wield magic, that means she's a sorceress. So, let me... Let's go find out who this witch is.
So you're a man well traveled, so tell me.
Well, that looks like a pond to me.
Large stone near the pond.
I could take the horse, but that's just pure laziness. It's right here. Now we gotta search for a cart.
The boulder. Now right.
Found it already.
Onto the cart.
Let's pick some daisies. Let me see if I can actually create... Oh, you know what I want to do? That's what I wanted to do. Fuck. I'll just leave it. We'll get there. I wanted to put on the persuasive ability. Hello, gentlemen. Gotta eat some wolf liver just to survive. A match with the Neckers. I'm not even sure if these are legitimate monster names from them. I mean, I can look it up. Like, is there a monster called a fiend? I'm sure there is, but... Usually a fiend is somebody that just doesn't like you or something. Or you don't like them. Or both. Oh, a cottage, see. Wonder who's in the cottage.
Cows are wheezing. Won't rise from the barn floor. Pus streams from her snout.
Do I look like a dairymaid to you?
No, miss, but you know things. 'Tis our last cow. None other left in the village.
Rest died of hunger. Or soldiers let him off. Oh, we're as good as dead without her.
I shall give you herbs. Mix them with water drawn from the spring at midnight, then make the cow drink them. But first, you must clean out your barn. Thoroughly. Is that clear?
Thank you, miss. 1,000 thanks.
Enough. I've had my fill for the day. Go home.
And there we are, ladies and gentlemen. That's your witch.
She's in a foul mood.
A pretentious little
What you say?
sorceress.
Quick to ire, apt to take revenge. Bitch is in a proper fury.
Or I might have even seen her before. But we're going to find out everything we know about it. We're going to need to know about her in just a minute. And I'm going to change a decision that I made before when it comes to this chick.
Anyone home?
Well, first...
Now, where's she run off to?
I think I need a key for this. No, I don't. Nice. Let's go pick her shit. What you got in the basement, gorgeous? Food for me? If you're any bit of a sorceress, you'd be able to make your own food, so I don't think any of that. Alright.
Managed to amass quite a book collection. A pentagram in chalk. Don't often see baubles like this in Velen. Powerful aura. Must be some artifact or...
Well, there she goes.
This is where she disappeared to.
The portal, you mortal. Like I said, if you avert your eyes if you have a problem with rendered female nudity.
Nice.
I was wondering how long it would take you, Geralt. I'm upstairs. Don't be shy.
Because she is female and she is totally nude.
Greetings, Witcher.
Missed a spot.
Where? Hope you didn't come to Gore.
No. To talk.
Turn around and wait.
Oh, he's just as perverted as I am.
Kira Metz, deep in the heart of Velen. Thought you hated the countryside.
I can assure you I do. Now more than ever.
Heard a witch lived out here. Never would have guessed it was King Foltest's former advisor.
I'm so pleased the world's still able to astound you, Geralt. I actually envy you that sense of wonder. Common in children, knights errant, and morons.
Someone's grown irritable. Is that any way to greet an old friend?
I believe I greeted you with a pleasant view. Now tell me what brings you here.
So, bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think. Enjoying the country air? Admiring the unspoilt scenery? Or is it furthering the age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No. I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world? Don't you see what's happening?
Mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Radovid's new pastime. Pursuing anyone with a whiff of magic about them. Witch hunters. Sound familiar? Murderers scouring the north from end to end, burning books, hanging soothsayers, torturing herbalists.
Picked a strange place to hide.
I didn't pick anything. In the north, Radovid's men hunt sorceresses like fish in a barrel. Nilfgaard controls the south. Where was I to flee?
Emperor does keep mages on a short leash, but he lets them live and ply their trade.
Radovid and Emma differ in every respect except one. They share a deep hatred of the Lodge of Sorceresses. And I was a member.
So how's it feel to be the village witch?
Horrid.
No joy in having the boundless respect and trust of the local peasantry?
They'd respect anyone who could produce hemorrhoid cream.
Been here a while, haven't you?
Long enough for rot to set in. You cannot possibly imagine how much I detest this place.
Changing the subject. Any news of your sisters from the lodge?
None. We can't know too much about one another these days. It's safer that way.
Even tried to contact one another?
I've wanted to many times. But I've no way of knowing who would answer, or who might be listening.
I'm looking for a certain young woman.
Oh, really? Who?
A Apparently she quarreled with the local witch.
Someone's been feeding you horseshit. The girls around here are too stupid to quarrel with me.
She's not from here.
You're up to something, Geralt. If I'm to help you, you must tell me what's going on. Who are you looking for?
Ciri.
Ciri? Well, now I understand the secrecy, not to mention the brooding, the furled brow. And you say she had some sort of problem with a witch?
So you haven't seen her?
I'm certain I haven't. But recently someone asked me about an ashen-haired woman. He claimed she would stand out from the peasant crowd.
Who was it?
Not so fast, Geralt. No humble plea, no offering for the witch.
What's your rate these days? A couple dozen eggs? 3 hens, maybe?
My rate rises with every word you speak. I'm not sure you can afford the information anymore.
You're pricklier than I remembered. Isn't living in nature's lap supposed to be cleansing, calming?
Nature stinks. Oh, sod it, don't give me that look. I know it's Ciri we're talking about. It was an elf, this individual who asked about Cirilla. No flea-bitten Scoia'tael slob either, but an elven mage.
What was an elven mage doing in Velen?
Well, I tried to ask him, of course, about everything.
Of course.
Oh, but you know how elves are. He asked many more questions than he answered.
He say what his name was?
He didn't. And he wore a mask. Very secretive all around, but I liked him. He was intelligent and composed.
He say what he wanted with Ciri?
Only that they were to meet in Velen. He wished to know if she'd arrived before he did.
He leave any message for her?
No, but he asked that were I to meet her, I should lead her to him.
So you know where to find him?
Yes, he said he found a hideout in some elven ruins near the village of Midcopse. I'll go there with you.
Why? Think I'll have trouble finding this place?
I've unfinished business with this elf. He promised me something, but he never delivered it. Besides, I know you think as I do, that she might be there. And I'd like to see Cirilla too.
Let's go then.
Yes, let's.
Ciri Metz, ladies and gentlemen. She is now helping us here. I'd look her up for The Witcher 2. She was Foltest's advisor, but Foltest was the first king that you were hanging with. But, there we go. We finally got up to level 5.
This is the place.
But he didn't last long.
I was hoping the elf would return as he'd promised, or else his waif would appear. At any rate, I've no idea what to expect from this place.
Well, let's find out.
Alright, so I'm going to be right back. Don't you worry. We will figure out what this elf wanted and what we're doing here in just a second.